Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, we are here live. Let's say hello to Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, everything under the sun has to do with social media, right? We are gonna get into some things today. We are gonna get into some things, right? Let me add some lipstick. I feel like all bland. Hi, Susan. How are you guys? How's everyone? Remember to share the video, tag all your friends, the ones that are on Patreon and the ones that are. Blessings, Susan. Thank you. Blessings to you. Love and light. Good in you. Hi, Marlita. How are you? Yes, guys. You guys are here. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that shade. Wonderful. Yes, guys. Yeah, this one's better. I hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so people on Patreon are. Hello, great day. Hi, Amber. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I can see the comments on YouTube here and the comments on Patreon here. So, guys, for the ones that don't know me, my name is Hierophant Joey. For the ones that do, hello again. I miss you guys. You know, we always kiki in these lives. I wanted to touch bases on a couple of things that had to do with that whole social media shutdown with Facebook, Instagram, and the WhatsApp. A couple pointers that I want to point out to you guys is that there's something deeper and darker and more sinister going on behind the curtains or the closed doors, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? You have to understand that a lot of people rely on social media. A lot of people rely on social media not only in the sense of, let me get my water, guys. Not only in the sense of we go on there and log in every day just to look at other people's lives and to look at negative shit, but we have to understand that demographically speaking, when it comes to Latin Americans and a lot of Spanish speaking countries, this is the only form of communication that these people got. Okay? So one thing that they're trying to do here is clearly disconnect everyone, right? That's number one. Number two, these social medias are not doing their job accurately to the extent of they're letting a lot of these unfiltered videos and unfiltered posts and unfiltered things make it on the web, and we don't realize that it's fucking with our motherfucking consciousness. A lot of us aren't taking a lot of negative shit that's online. For instance, two of the people that I knew that got killed, those videos were circling around on fucking social media. Why were those videos circling around on social media? And you guys are so easy to flag something that is not even harmful to society. Right? Right. So at the end of the day, it's like, so true, yeah, true. Yeah, it is true, guys. I don't understand the world that we're living in. The other thing is that behind the closed doors, these social medias are sitting here and selling our information to people in higher places. Excuse me. You're like, why would people want to sell information? Because everything makes money. This is why we have ads on Facebook and WhatsApp, and we have ads on Instagram. We have ads everywhere because people are making money off of these things, and people are making money off of the fact that they keep putting evil and negative, low vibrational shit onto the motherfucking internet, right? So, with that being said, how is this altering our consciousness? Because now we feel like we know somebody, or we feel like we know people according to a motherfucking a profile of a social media that really has nothing to do with the person. Because if you really think about it, this is not the person that's on the Facebook logged into their Facebook profile is just an avatar. It's not really you. You're only portraying and showing people what you want them to see, right? But then all in the same breath, you keep scrolling, you keep scrolling, you keep scrolling all fucking day, and most of the things that you see are negative videos, negative information, misinformation, things that are not true, things that that cause depression, they cause anxiety, cause a lot of things. And it's also another way of these people controlling you and controlling how you think and how you feel about certain shit. Don't you see a lot of people are desensitized to a lot of evil shit? You can see a video of fighting on Facebook, and people are just sharing it like it's normal, like it's the trend, like it's I don't understand. Then we have the solar systems going on, the solar storms going on, and a lot of places are losing power. And a lot of people aren't realizing that either. A lot of people are losing power. A lot of people are not being able to contact their families. A lot of people pretty soon are not going to be able to make money on the internet. Everything's going to be censored to a point of, if it's not what they want to portray as an agenda or information or what they want you to see, then you're not going to see it. Even with a person like myself, is you understanding that I had to move to Patreon because eventually some of the things that I'm talking about are going to be flagged, are going to be blocked, are going to be this and are going to be that, because it's speaking out on the truth. My posts get deleted and shit now, so I have a couple of zodiac readings that have been deleted according to the high conceptualized ideas that I might bring through on those readings, right? So with that being said, I had to become a Patreon content creator and then be able to turn it into a more legitimate business so I can be able to, as well practice my freedom of speech. It has a whole bunch of shit to do with them making us more digital and also getting us prepared for digital money. We're about to go paperless. Well, the people that are accepted are about to go paperless. There's a bunch of shit that is going to happen, collective, that a lot of us have to understand is start living how we were living 20 years ago, writing down numbers, writing down addresses, writing down things. Another thing about social media, a lot of you should start saving your pictures, your information, and things like that, because eventually those things are going to cease to exist. What y'all don't understand is that Facebook is in court right now with the government, the FBI, blah, blah, and all this other shit, with the trafficking and the prostitution and the ads and the misinformation and the violence that they keep putting on this thing. They keep firing people from these social media companies because they keep whistleblowing all the information that's going on. And the algorithm that they're creating for people to just keep intaking violence and low vibrational energy so they won't be able to ascend. So I'm going to go into prayer, guys. Thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding that you gave us free will so we can be co-creators of our own reality. That you constantly gave us understanding in the ways of always being connected to God, Source, the universe, archangels, spiritual guides, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational, to get these messages across to the collective so they can be able to ascend. whether it is emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, or financial. Anything that may be going on in this space and time, currently, the future, or the past. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, support. Every day we're nothing without it, nothing without you. And in your name we pray, so it be. So guys, it's just one of those things where it's getting spooky out here. It's getting real. It's becoming, I don't know. It's becoming scary out here. And I feel like you guys have to start understanding that we have to start separating ourselves from technology and social media and things like that. Only when it's important is that we should be dabbling in these type of things, because social media is good. We can connect with people, we can be present, we can do these lives, we can share knowledge, but these social medias aren't being used for what they should be used for. You see us, people like us that make these videos, a lot of us have started to get flagged and blocked and not being able to, bring information to the masses, because they started to catch on to the fact that we're telling people the truth. Okay, and it's creating a frenzy, it's creating things, it's creating protests, it's creating rallies, it's creating people finally waking the fuck up and speaking up on things that they've been quiet about for so long. Is the internet a bad thing? Is social media a bad thing? No, it's just being used in a wrong way. Pretty soon, a lot of us are going to have to decide, are we going to disconnect from the physical world, or what are we going to do? I'm going to live more spiritually. Are we going to go back to the olden times? Are we going to separate ourselves from society? Because clearly that's what's going to have to happen eventually. For the people that are not going to become submissive to the new ways of living and the new things that are about to start happening, especially when this new year comes in, 2022, a lot of shit's gonna start hitting the fan. A lot of scammers, unemployment, things that people have been doing online, making money. That's what the IRS is coming after, people that with transactions over $600. A whole bunch of other shit's gonna happen. Child support, people with court cases, doing unemployment scam. All of that shit's gonna start hitting the fan, because now everything is gonna be running back up and opening back up, because we remember that we've been in a pandemic for the past year and a half. So at the end of the day, you have to understand that once everything goes back to normal, the fuckery begins. The new plans, the new rules, the new laws come into play, and it has a lot to do with censorship and the fact that we in control, and the fact that we can't express some of the things that we want to express. We can't say the truth. We can't. If it ain't what they're feeding us, then they don't want to hear it. And that's pretty much what the fuck is going to be like with this whole social media apocalypse. And apocalypse don't mean the end of the social media or the internet. All it means is that it's a revelation that these things are being used to alter your consciousness. Right? So I want to go into the element cards, collective. What are some of the things that they're trying to achieve with this? Look at this. The moon comes out with clarity, right? But it's talking about they're trying to achieve darkness. They're trying to keep everybody in the dark and blinded to the things that are really going on. Because the more that you're connected to social media and physical things, the more that you fail to realize what's really going on. And they don't want you to catch on before it's too fucking late, so they can usher in the new world order. So they're trying to keep you in darkness and make it seem like life is all about the physical, when in all reality is about you creating. But they want to be the ones to create the illusion for you, right? And create this darkness and blindness in the collective, so you guys don't ascend and just look at life as a physical thing and just keep scrolling on social media and worried about vanity and worried about, materialistic things. And at the end of the day, that's what they want you to be, and they want you to be in that low vibrational dark aspect of yourself, so they have more control to usher in the things that they want and need, right? To make them live a more comfortable life, so we can keep making them money and keep them in power. creation. This is why we need to wake up to these things, people, before this new year. We need to wake up to these things because it's going to get real out here. Any other energies? The alchemy, magic. Internet is a way of magic. Internet is a way of hypnosis. The internet is a way of... Haven't you noticed that sometimes you're scrolling on your phone and you're looking at shit and you don't even realize that an hour passed by? It's a distraction. It's an illusion. It's something to keep you away from the truth of what reality really is. It's the way that they control you. Through the magic and alchemy of the internet and your perception of consciousness, and the way you perceive consciousness and the way you perceive everything around you. Right? Remember to share the videos, guys. YouTube, Facebook, Patreon. The biome is the connection. They're trying to separate everyone. Because the more that they separate, the more land and space and shit that they have for themselves. Right? They're all trying to make it seem like they're all trying to connect us and do this and do that. But in all reality, what they're doing is dividing. Black Lives Matter, the internet, social media, different statuses of lives, lifestyles, creating this division in religion and politics and all these other things. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and all they're doing is instilling fear and darkness into people's consciousness, so they don't realize the power of what they really are and the life that they're meant to be leading. We're supposed to be living heaven on earth, but they're making it an illusion that this is what it's supposed to be like. We were supposed to be spiritually and physically stable a long time ago. Flying cars, clean energy, free energy, clean water, no pollution. But look at this, the bottom of the deck. We need to start a new beginning, right? Starting a new beginning, a new earth, a new paradigm, a new reality. But that's only happens when we wake up and understand that we are the creators collective. And this is what you're not understanding, right? So then with the adventure in the south, this is interesting energy. Because it's an adventure, a spiritual adventure. There's something here that we're about to witness as a collective all around the global world. And we're going to realize that we've been being played this whole time. And that's what's going to force us to awaken and to have this forced awakening so everything can speed the fuck up. Because if not, darkness will win. I hope you guys are resonating with these messages and it's making sense to you guys. And then look at this, the cave. Protection. It's time to protect the cave. It's time to protect the tribe. It's time to protect like-minded people and to protect everyone. But remember that there's a lot of low vibrational people in the world, and if all this shit hits the fan the way that I see hitting the fan, then these people are going to be out here shooting people, stealing what other people got because they don't know how to survive because they don't have wisdom and knowledge. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it's time to start putting all these old time practices back into motion. Going back to like the cave days, kind of, but in a more modern way, because we have more knowledge that we have more knowledge now than we did before. 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 120 years ago, whatever the case may be, we have way more knowledge now. We know that we can make water by putting a bag on a tree and letting it, do its condensation with the humidity and shit, and it will create water, right? But it's just knowing shit. So it's us putting this into practice because the world is about to change, guys. Exactly. Wow. I said change and look, transformation. Transformation. Leaving the physical and going into the spiritual. Transformation, guys. It's crazy how this shit works. I'm going to go into the Shaman Oracle. And how does this have to do with you in your personal and a personal level? It has to do with you because you have to learn how to disconnect from things that don't purpose you. Whether it's the internet people or people that are just gonna start bringing you down, especially when this shit starts to hit the fan. And it's you understanding that if it ain't like-minded people, if it ain't benefiting you, if it's not about growth and evolution, then you should not be around it. We should be helping each other as a collective to be able to evolve from this version of reality. Let's see what they're saying. The tree of life. Yeah, of good and evil, right? The tree of life. Because shit's about to change. The council. Becoming the tribe. I keep talking about the tribe. That's the council. That the council is a group of people that are willing to fight for the same cause, and that is for ascension and evolution, not for this bullshit that we keep getting. The smoky warrior, because it's time to fight, right? Then we have the medicine wheel, because it's going back to herbs and natural shit, right? The corn, growing crops, foods, changing the way that we eat, doing things efficiently for ourselves, not depending on the government. That's all the depending is on our fear, our ignorance, and our power. The rainbow, ascension, all the colors of vibrations, ascending, moving forward as a nation, moving forward as a collective, moving forward as everything. And then you have the moon at the bottom of the deck because it's about knowledge, intuition, and wisdom. Divine feminine energy because everything's about to change. We're at the end of a cycle, going into a new cycle with the tree of life and the medicine wheel because it's about going back into nature and co-creating with Mother Earth and the Divine Mother, and being able to evolve with the earth. They don't want us to see the truth about who we truly are, but it's about merging with the earth. Spiritually, with the council, with nature, with the medicine that's here, with the tree of life, the knowledge of good and evil, because everything is purposeful, right? And the council, becoming the tribe collective. I'm going to go into the tree of life. Everything else is very self-explanatory, collective. $118, which is number 10. 118, 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10, right? Closing out that old cycle of physicality and going to the spiritual. The number for this reading is 222 and 444 and 1111. The essence of the tree of life. The tree of life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in a first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. The invitation to find health and balance in your life. Reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and physicality and material and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and spiritual body. If you are caught in the mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings, right? The medicine. What nutrients do you need to add to your soil to grow strong? The seed of the oak will not grow on barren ground or without the light of the sun. What dreams do you want to awaken to create a mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator, because it's time to create that new beginning, like I said, collective. And that's the energy that I keep going into. So I'm going to go to some tarot energy to see what they talking about. Some of the energies that this shit is going to bring to the forefront, right? What this is going to bring to the forefront. And also, wow, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a new foundation, a new reality, a new beginning. That's divine feminine energy. Then with the bunny there is a new beginning, something new, creating something new. For some of you, somebody around you is pregnant. Knight of Pentacles, learning how to do the work with the Knight of Pentacles. Going back to that nature. The Five of Wands is going to be a lot of conflict that's going to start to transpire in these next 5 weeks, collective. Especially with politics, religion, and things that have to do with this social media and the government and everything else. Because this reality has to move forward. We have to get out of this reality. And that's why the conflict is going to happen, because it's going to force a lot of us to make decisions that are going to force us to go back into nature. Exactly. Put a depth to the situation. Look at that. A lot of people are going to die too as well. Before we even get to those golden gates, right? With the new beginning. A lot of people are going to die. A lot of things are going to come to light. A lot of people are going to be killed by this third wave of vaccine. A lot of people are going to start to find out that the food is killing us. A lot of people are going to start to find out that the energies, the social media, the consciousness, everything is being fucked with. And that's what's about to start coming to light. It has been, but in the next 5 weeks, it's going to become so more conflicting to everybody, because it's going to be so obvious what's going on. People are not going to be oblivious to it. The King of Wands, everybody's going to want to take a stand. I'm scared, guys. A whole bunch of shit's going to happen. Exactly. It's like a whole new judgment day, but for America. Finally seeing that our savior is ourselves. And that this is the only way that we're going to obtain the Ten of Pentacles, which is happiness and everything that we need in interconnectedness in between everyone, even animals and plants. Seven of Pentacles, but some people are not willing to do the work, but some of us that are awakened, yes, we are. The Wheel of Fortune, there goes the Wheel of Fortune. At the first, we got the Wheel of Medicine, right? Which is the wheel of going back to that raw vegan diet and healing our bodies and minds and consciousness in ourselves, right? But then here we have the Wheel of Fortune, because it's time. Everything is about to start hitting the fan. I know, Darliana, me too. Page of Cups, everybody's going to start hearing this shit. It's going to start being reported. It's going to start being put into the light. It's going to start being put into the news. It's going to start being... Remember I told you some people are going to go into the nature? Some people are going to run into wood. Some people are going to be moving into like mobile homes, the forest, places away from the city, because it's about to get real, collective. It really is. A lot of things are about to start hitting the internet. A lot of things are about to start coming to light with, like I said, medicine, politics, and everything else that's going on. So at the end of the day, we have to understand that we have to start making the preparations. And it's like I said, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, collective. I hope that this reading brought some type of knowledge and clarity and light to you, collective. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and to go on my rants and to teach you these concepts and energies that we're going to be encountering in the near future. I do love you guys deeply and so much and so genuinely, right? But we have to start doing the work, collective. I do love you guys so much, like I said. God bless you guys. Shalom, love and light. Remember to share the video. Follow me on Patreon if you don't already. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me everywhere, because I am here to give you your clarity and your light and your guide. Okay? So, I love you guys. God bless. Love and light. Mwah. Good night. Let your inner light shine and be the creator of your reality. Bye.